My work is about bringing forth the divine feminine so that women can really know that who they are is a being to be honored, to be glorified, to be loved.
Hi, I'm Dale Allen. This is the interview series from the first ever Women's Village at the Parliament of the World's Religions. I'm very happy to share with you today Reverend Stephanie Clarke. Her work has a special resonance for me because she teaches about the sacred feminine, as do I with my work In Our Right Minds. I know you're really going to enjoy her. She has an amazing style and a lot of great information to share. And I ask you to please subscribe so that you can help me share these women. And I also want you to find your place among these women, either through their work or through the activation of your own. Thank you.
My name is Reverend Stephanie Clarke, and I'm a New Thought minister. I'm a minister in Centers for Spiritual Living, known as CSL, and my spiritual community is in Rogue Valley, Oregon. And I'm also on the faculty of an interfaith ministerial school, All Paths Divinity School, and it's an online school. And we're doing an ordination today, and that's why I'm dressed for ordination. You can hear from my accent, I'm not from America, I'm British. And I traveled to South Africa to visit my mom in 1985 when South Africa was still under apartheid. And I had a vision to create a multiracial ministry where blacks and whites could worship under one roof. And it was illegal at that point to have a ministry of that kind. I would have been arrested, I would have been jailed for mixing with black people. And I did mix with black people, and luckily I was not arrested. I went to America and I studied for 10 years to become a minister in New Thought. And then I went back to South Africa in 2000, and I started the first multiracial New Thought ministry in Johannesburg, South Africa. I trained 3 people to become practitioners in the teaching, which practitioner really means licensed spiritual therapist. And then in 2005, I went back to Europe. I had a really different non-religious life for the next 10 years or so. Life's so interesting. I went back to South Africa to take care of my mum. And my teacher, Reverend Michael Beckwith from Agape in LA, he was running a trip to Egypt, to the Great Pyramid. What I wanted more than anything was to be with Reverend Michael Beckwith in the Great Pyramid and meditate with him there. That was on my bucket list for 18 years. So I went on the trip, and on the first day in the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid, I met my soulmate. And thanks to the fact that he's American, I now live in America. And I'm a legal resident in America, and that's so amazing because I was illegal for so long.
Where is your sense of spirituality taking you now? Where is it in motion now?
It's a lovely question. So what happened when I was about 2021, I was at university, and I did the most amazing course that changed my life called The Politics of Language. And I saw how language encapsulates and promulgates racism and sexism. And I've been on a mission ever since to heal racism and sexism. So it feels like the first part of my life was healing racism in South Africa, and now I'm moving into healing sexism. I've been a feminist since I was 19. I read Germaine Greer's book, The Female Eunuch, and that turned my life around. And again, at the same time, doing this course about language and the power of language to keep old systems in place or to change systems and to change people and to change consciousness. So my faith is about knowing that I am a creator in my universe. That's the New Thought philosophy, and that through changing our thoughts, changing our beliefs, changing the way we speak, changes the entire planet. It changes everything. It changes the universe. The more and more that I get in touch with who I really am as a divine spiritual being, the more my vibration quickens and the more other people around me are also impacted and lifted up. That's the nutshell.
Please tell me about your work regarding restoring dignity for women around sexuality.
Sadly, we've been angry, women have been angry for the last 5,000 years when the goddess religions were taking over by a more male-based god of thunder and lightning and aggression and anger. And we have been, over the last 5,000 years, reduced to being inferior beings in the society. And there was a time when we were revered and honored as beautiful, sensual beings, the creators of life. and not just giving birth, but giving life to men through our sexuality, through our sensuality, through our sweet inner connection with the universe. And we were the healers of men as sex priestesses. So I'm wanting to bring that back. I want to bring that back. My work is about bringing forth the divine feminine so that women can really know that who they are is a being to be honored, to be glorified, to be loved, to be cherished, to be adored, to be held and to be protected and supported. We are here to share the beauty that is within, to heal the planet, to heal the world. And to do that, we need to be safe, we need to be honored. We can't do it if we're worried about walking on the street late at night, if we're worried that if we wear a short skirt, we're asking to be raped. It's such enormous aggression that we've had to deal with in the cells of our bodies for all this time. So meeting in circles of women is one way to move through it. Another way is the work that I do is working on consciousness, working to know that who I am essentially is a worthy being, full of dignity, full of life, full of beautiful, holy sexual energy that I'm here to share with the world in a way that is healing.